You know what's so great about dogs? Dogs have absolutely no idea how much money you spend on them. All they care about is that you have fun with them and that you take care of them and that you love them, which I think is pretty great. So what I thought would be really cool to show you today is some enrichment ideas you can do with your dog that cost $10 or less. Super, super easy. And I've got a combination of store-bought and DIY since I love to kind of do both because depending on what kind of budget you're on or if you wanted to try something new, I just wanted to give options for everyone because I love coming up with DIY options, but I love splurging from time to time and getting some store-bought puzzles. So that's what we're going to dive into today. And if you are new here, welcome. My name's Caitlin. I'm a pet blogger that shares enrichment ideas, product reviews, and canine fitness, and I share possum content every single week, and I would love for you to be here. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and let's get into it. Okay. First, we're going to start with, I'm going to do this one first. I kind of gave it away, but I'm still going to do this one first. One of my all-time favorite enrichment ideas and activities are Lickimats. This is the brand Lickimat. There's tons of different Lickimats out there nowadays. I think these were one of the OGs. They're one of my favorites. I've also met the team, and they're really, really nice. What Lickimats do, they have different textures and surfaces. So this one you can see has little nubs, and it sounds like this. It's kind of like that if it gives you a good idea. And then this one has this type of surface. And this is called the Lickimat Soother. This is the Lickimat Buddy. They have a few different sizes. But Lickimats, when your dog licks something, that is actually a natural way for your dog to reduce stress and anxiety and any built up tension. It's a really good activity. And you can either put treats on it or you can even use your dog's mealtime on a Lickimat, and it's like a 2-for-1, right? It's a slow feeder. It reduces that stress and anxiety, and it's just a really fun activity. So these are the regular size Lickimats, and per Lickimat, they're about $8.99. Now, they have like 2-packs. Like I got this 2-pack for like $15 or something like that. It's a great deal when you get two and you can get like one of each, or of course you can get the one at a time. They do have the extra large versions. I have multiples of those. I didn't include that in this video because those are obviously over $8.99. But I wanted to show you the regular ones because if you have a small dog or if you're just getting into it, you don't need like the extra large one. And especially like if you're doing a treat, you don't necessarily have to have so much on there if you're just making a fun little thing for your dog. So I wanted to give you like 3 quick ideas that you could put on this besides, of course, the mealtime that I gave you. If you're looking for ideas of what to put on a Lickimat, because I can't tell you how many times I get asked, well, what do I put on it? I'm going to tell you. So 3 easy ideas. The first one is a banana. You can literally take half of it on a small one. You don't even need a whole one on the small ones. Take half, spread it around. You can either use a fork or anything like that, or you can literally plant that sucker right in the middle and use your quarters and spread it around. Just make sure to kind of do that afterwards. Otherwise, you might keep this in a permanent location that you don't want. Yogurt is a really good one, like plain Greek yogurt. Don't get any of those yogurts that have like the sugar, like a vanilla flavor or anything like that. You don't want that because it's just got a bunch of stuff in it that your dog doesn't need. And then just pure canned pumpkin. Again, not pumpkin pie filling, just plain pumpkin. It's great for digestion. It helps with constipation. It does all these different things. And it's really great healthy snack. So here's my dog, Annie. That is idea number 1. And again, under $10, does multiple things. It's fantastic. This is a great beginner dog puzzle. This is one of Diesel's actually first puzzles I think he ever had. This is from Outward Hound and Nina Ottosson. It's their collab that they have together. And this one, they have 2 different sizes. This is the large. The small one is $7.99. And the large, I know this is going to push it slightly over the $10 limit. I really didn't want to. I was looking through all my puzzles and because I really wanted to add a puzzle in here. And I was like, okay, it's barely over. It's $10.49. Now, granted, if you shop for your puzzles and sorry, my phone decided to run out of storage for a second. So let's get back into it. If you shop for your puzzles on like Amazon or something like that through like Outward Hound and whatnot, they run sales all the time. Like I have puzzles, some of my favorite dog puzzle brands, just to give you some ideas if you want to look, outside of these. Trixie is a fantastic one. Brightkins is another really good one. Like I love getting their puzzles, and so many times they'll have deals on there. Also, if you look at like Prime Days or different things like that, so many times over the last couple of Prime Days, there have been great deals on dog puzzles. So definitely check it out. Not everything is always at full price, and I'm always on a budget too, which is why I do so many DIY activities that we're going to get into next. And that's how I save money. So let's go ahead and get into idea number 3. I was about to say number 2. The storage thing messed me all up. Idea number 3, And this is something you may already have. You may not even have to buy this, but if you do, this is the extra large Kong squeak ball. This is the brand here, the Squeak. This retails for $7.87 on Amazon. That is the exact price, my friends. And this is the extra large one. And as you can see, I've cut a hole in it. I grabbed a box cutter. Make sure it's sharp. Learn from me. I tried once and I didn't realize that my box cutter was dull AF. And it took forever. Like I had to find a new one. Which you're gonna cut like a triangle or a circle or whatever. I figured a triangle is easiest, is 1, 2, 3. And you want to make sure the size of the hole is big enough for your dog's food or treats to come out of, because if it's too small, if food's not gonna be able to come out, your dog's gonna get frustrated. And if it's too big, it's all gonna come out really fast. So I think this is kind of like the perfect size. And this, because these tennis balls are basically hollow on the inside, you can hold a decent amount of food in here. So like, for instance, I feel like this is kind of the DIY version of this, right? And it technically is cheaper, but I like showing options because you can put obviously more in this. This is massive. And this has multiple holes. You have the 2 here, and that is kind of, I feel like I held it like a bowling ball. You have the 2 there, and this obviously just has the 1. So I would say in this, you could still hold up to about like a cup of large dog food, because this is a similar size to another store-bought version that I also have that holds about a cup of large breed dog food. So just to give you like a little tip there. And also, if you want another tennis ball idea, I thought I'd give you one because this still is in this price point. This here is basically, again, using a tennis ball. This is one I already have. This is a plain tennis ball. And this was a mayonnaise container, I'm pretty sure. It was either a mayonnaise container or a similar condiment. You know what I mean? I've cleaned it out. And I like these containers because the mouth is wide enough at the top here where I can push a tennis ball in, but it's also not going to come out, right? So this provides a fun challenge, and this is basically, both of these are treat dispensing toys, right? You can put your dog's food in there, and basically for this version of it, the more stuff that's in here creates a bigger challenge. Now, keep in mind, I feel like if you're using this size of a container, just 1 tennis ball is enough, because if you put any more in there, nothing's going to come out, and again, your dog's going to get frustrated. They're not going to be able to solve it, and they're going to walk away from it feeling kind of pissed off and not enriched, which is what we want. We want them to have fun foraging and finding their food. But if we make it impossible, we're going to make a very unhappy dog. So that is another idea. And I'll link it below. I have a fantastic blog post about ideas you can do with tennis balls. And there's 2 more ideas that I haven't shared. There's a different version of this, just so you can see it. And then there's another idea that I feel like everybody can do and everyone probably has. So check it out. I'll link that below. I have so much DIY stuff on my channel. It's not even kidding. Like on my channel here, on my blog. Check it out. It's great. This last idea, this is one of my favorites, and you can use any container like this. Currently, I have this feta container. I've also used a yogurt container. I'll put a photo here of Annie with the yogurt container because this puzzle rocks her world, man. She gets so into it because she's like, I gotta solve it. But I recently cleaned this out. This is the large feta cheese container from Sam's Club. This costs $7.28. And basically what you're doing is you're also creating a treat dispenser, but there's a couple more extra steps to it. So you're going to take the lid, cut a hole right here at the top, just like, we did for like this. You're going to open it up, put your dog's food or treats in it at the bottom, close the lid. And then honestly, what I like to do, I take some packing tape and secure that lid down, because as your dog's kicking it around, you're going to see that they're going to probably stomp on it or stuff like that. And if you don't have that lid secured, I promise it's going to go flying and your dog's going to stick their head in this tube and be like, food frenzy! They're going to have so much fun. So that is my pro tip to you. I do recommend like packing tape or like Scotch tape, some type of heavy duty tape. Don't give me that little like tape dispenser at the office tape. That's not going to hold up for crap against the dog. Let me tell you that. Dog on a mission, my Annie Banani or Diesel Weasel, if I put some of that tape on there, they would look at me and laugh and be like, give me 5 seconds. So just a pro tip. But those are my quick little DIY or enrichment ideas under $10. There's so many things you can do here, and I just wanted to show, just because I feel like sometimes, we think that we have to spend all this money on our dogs in order for them to have a great time. And while I do like doing stuff like that with my dogs, they love stuff like this just as much. So I hope this was helpful. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and check out all my other content linked below. And I hope you have a possum day. Bye, everybody.